Priscilla, me, in common in Faho.
Akosua, sorry, there was no countersuit, it was a counterclaim.
Counterclaim, excuse me. Me count or also make a claim.
Who can the verdict that came on November 28th, Nana?
May kind of verdict for November 28th, but I'm more importantly, I'm going back, which is the courts, Intimacy, Maame, a bit of a summary as to a friend is a claim, some Akosua make it, which is a near more the courts. The near man was seeking from the courts, not from Sa November, ruling nearby. And what was she seeking? And I didn't court to the man or Kaka, me miss out a few questions now. I want to move on.
Okay. Yen share idea way. Maame Akosua Serwaa formally went to court seeking a nyoma 4. And then Maame Akosua Serwaa ehwehwe. The first one na o seeking reliefs. And now the pleadings and go for a kind of first one they say court on case on kwa na that Lumba yere. 2. Ozanka check court to say on kwa na wo ho kwan se odi kuna. 3. Abusuapanyi nyina ba bia nkasa do Broni on friend mpoda na ona nyinsa wo so bia kire se o dead Lumba yere. The chat go ni wo ka kire odo Broni se ma on fa ne ho nante abonten kura nkase dead Lumba kuna ni anase ono ka dead Lumba yere ho da nyoma fo wi na maame no e ko court na no bi samia de ntra me kwa asem wi mu no odo Broni so kanta klemu ye se maame odobro maame Akosua Serwaa ye jai no na eno odo Broni e file the document na o file ye no the first one abusuapanyin ne odo Broni o file 34 pages document. 2 odo Broni file 40 paragraph document eka ho ene the counter claim no na counter claims na open say court no nkasa Maame Akosua Serwaa enware dead Lumba up to time dead Lumba wu ye no 2 odo Broni kwase ono ene aware no ewo amamere kwanse nko a ono soso kan say yen declare ono nko asa ono nko aso ene ye dead Lumba yere eno ne counter claim a ode koye after here transition team we be afunu no wono almost file a 15-page document almost submitted on the 30th of October 2025. In summary, asem we are see ye no say Maame Akosua Serwaa ono nko na ye surviving spouse and anyo no ye say be hwehwem 2 ono nko na say bi otimi di kuna ye ye be hwehwem mu for 17 years yen hwehwem say no wajai dead Lumba to ho abandonment ana yen hwehwem biem say o man lawyers e chro letter e ba say yemigu aware na yenye japade 5 ye be hwehwem say odo Broni nko ana no so ya ware na ofi ye be hwehwem ye hwehwem say odo Broni nko ana for the past 15 years oni di hwehwem say Maame Akosua Serwaa oni dead Lumba etna fie ba ko mu na dead Lumba ja no ho betra Ghana ye be hwehwem aka me nsape yen hwehwem say dead Lumba o jai Germany ho 15 years na onko Germany out to Ghana o san be kan se yen hwehwem biem court say yen hwe say Maame Akosua Serwaa any dead Lumba o ma ware no na asay agu
You may like 6 minutes.
yen hwehwem say sa ade we na agu ana bibisa sa nyoma ni nyina court be kan se yen hwehwem
Alex, take your minutes, it's okay.
No problem, baby no be kind Maame odo Broni part ntina enti sansem we na court say yemra me hwehwem na tie allegation be or how?
Allegation, me patch my advice is to say,
I'm very careful, sir. If they want to know Calvin, so that's another challenge at you. Try say we find it out so that you can compare the Nipanaka. That's all Gina Cranny Mutitin Cranny Sabi. And perform this answer, what are your bases? If you don't have any base of comparing, and you have not even made an attempt, that means say you are challenging out of emotions and negligence. I can't help you with that. What are
Internet say you stand by it because you have concrete proof.
Something I make a chance I can't help what I say. If it's coming out of emotion, since it's here and I'm a kind.
Okay, let's use this question.
Anyway, from say Alex say or no dear or no original.
Akosua, this baby shall say Roman Father Koji Award. But okay, they make a chair. We're aware of it, and Yami have to
yes.
That's how we learn and we move forward. And see, Maame, summarize we na young coin.
Yes, I mean, Nicole to Scantiana, you're looking out for me. Into Mr. Summary, no so.
Plenty, Maame Akosua Serwaa. On one case, I went to me and Marcot, but in some no, or she some no at the four Maame Georgina, Bunsu. Or no, Necotran, a lawyer, no church or Monsem. Now, 9 actually say Maame Akosua Serwaa were Germany and Krataimu and a warrior Ghana. Baku year 2004, Baku year 1991. Osambe chiri mu say Maame Akosua Serwaa nko NSO dikona. Ko Maame Akosua Serwaa ba Ghana 2011, 2012, 2014, 2018. Na Maame wu yenso no Ghana. 11 Osambe chiri mu say Maame Akosua Serwaa ne omo de ba court baako funeral poster e no de be chire na ware. 2 the Oti and so say 60th birthday of that Lumba Obejina simply so can say the Yida Akosua Serwaa won't me in 12 because of that Lumba pan and that Lumba in the dear Bonyum, the brand on Ware Yeno, a copim so we 13 Maame Akosua Serwaa dress say or no dear what said that Lumba awari obia on na woma 6 na enono that Lumba or the abacot sisiano. Ono nko omon restraining Maame Broni from say oyeyere na ono na yeyere 14 obeka said na said that Lumba ne brand the din no no waware mu problem but one try so begu na nima ase eno nti na oye bibia boko na wan fa ne nsa meja no 15 in 2018 obabe claimu ye e kan say ampa let be a ba wiase ono ne man lawyer for treye. But nyoma ewo mu a nyone ka ho asebe no eye ba akopɛ enye ono na ka kire ne lawyer fo ne sɛ omo ntwere wo mu emfa nsam megyae aware 16 maame no ɛsan ka kire court sɛ ono nko ne dead Lumba yere na eno nso so ɛkire sɛ dead Lumba ntimi ware foforo enka ho na one no ntia asomdwie mu ɛwɔ Germany na obaga na so bagya yare hwɛ 17 also Maame we krata na krata what your mama so megina court no what the purported marriage certificate I stamp so baako efu German embassy e wo brofo mu German embassy e wo May e wo bom so no Maame brempo ma na ono nso so e wo ho saa na okan 19 osan be ka kire mu said that Lumba akwakowo enkransia na abusua panyini ene ne uncle ene ne nkrofo omo nyina nim saa ensem na akoso osan be ka biem se ansa na that Lumba ba bewu no ni nua bema maame no ni nua bema ene ne nkrofo maame Broni nkrofo nyina omo nso so abeka omo de omo passport na asefo aba court aba be kire enioma bi a chinye ewo ho me ko 20 a maame Akosua Serwaa ɛka sɛ ɔmo de ɔdɔbroni ɛkyerɛ no a na ɔmo ka sɛ that Lumba ɛne ɔbaa bi te hɔnom but na onim sɛ ɛyɛ awareɛ na ɔno de ɔgye tum sɛ maame ɔdɔbroni aware no ɛnam sɛ ɔno ɛwɔ court awareɛ 21 ɔsan ka sɛ that Lumba ka kyerɛ no sɛ wawo akora baako na maame brempɔma na ɔtotɔ nneɛma ɛwɔ aburokyire de brɛ no even time a na ɔnyem ɛno ɛwɔ Central Hill saa time ne nyinaa no ɔmo de nneɛma ɛbrɛ no na saa nneɛma no kɔɔ so afei nso so maame brempɔma ka sɛ maame Akosua sɛ wantumi amfiri Germany aba because saa time no na ɔmo tua mortgage na ɔyɛ nurse na wonya adagye na ɔsan wɔ abɔfra a na ɔyɛ abɔfra ketekete na saa abɔfra no akyi no ɔsan bɛka ka ho sɛ na wawo mmienu a ketewa paa na ɔwɔ mu ɔno nso so Lumba gya ɔmo nyinaa hɔnom a de na ɔka ho yɛ mmiɛnsa ogya ɔmo ɔbaeɛ ɛba bɛyɛ ayaresa ɔbɛgye ayaresa wɔ Ghana 22 abusuapanyin nso so ɛgyina hɔ bi ɛna maame brempɔma bi di adanseɛ sɛ Daddy Lumba amma Ghana sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma na ɔbaa sɛ ɔbɛgye ayarehwɛ na ɔbaeɛ na ɛna wɔn sɛ ɔbɛtena Ghana na ɔwɔ Ghana na maame Akosua sɛ watae ba bɛsra no na ɛnam sɛ na ɔmo de ka na afei nso so plane ticket bo wɔ den no nti ɛno nti na maame no ɛndi n'akyi ama nneɛma a mekinkan nyinaa court asɛm sɛ meka sɛ mekɔ a mɛtumi akɔ mu akɔsi aseɛ
What are you to charge kakra? Mempesa ade bɛkye akɔsɛsɛm no deɛ dɔɔso mepakyɛw afei no waba page no so me so no wa follow host na wa gift me guest na Mr. Alex is doing a good job o cheche ni me to ba no wa gift Alex na me nso so de me hia you follow no wa follow me mepakyɛw yenkɔ Georgina so Georgina de yenim sɛ wogina mu kasa Maame Akosua Serwaa in a way no she was Maame Akosua Serwaa in court na mehwɛ sɛ yɛbisa n'asɛm no wɔ sɛ ɛno deɛ menhu na ɛno deɛ menhu no na ɛdɔɔso ɛsɛ sɛ lɔya kusi ɛna ɛnya abotrɛ amprɛpo no witness ni yɛ anaasɛ ɛyɛ nyini anaa ɛdeɛ what went wrong in court nti Georgina na wonhu biribiara no
ma Mr. Kosa yi lɔya kusi agye ne sika kɔ Shamu wɔ ha. I think that's a question with them. I'm from Mashamu. One day I'll come home. Nani I go and say no. Because my imagine I know. Shamu.
He's just looking out for me, Master Question. Yeah, Gina call who was here, Johnny. Yeah, Gina call. Someone come.
Yes, I was just.
On the Miana, no looking out for me.
Yeah, I was just putting that one. I do make comfort same way when I said, Maame Akosua Serwaa the power of attorney to Maame Georgina. So my power of attorney now, whatever the person will say, do be no falls under your jurisdiction because you know man the power. Me never connected per Maame Akosua Serwaa danfo. Your friend no drabin for interview or say, Maame Akosua Serwaa no nim kasa. Nti ansa na obeba Ghana no omo chance meeting prepare no one omo kire ndi on kan nneoma because onim kasa obadwam two through court no na nsem na be mienu typical example maame brempɔma ibisa ne se marriage certificate maame mpacho o kasa deal sign na wogina wo se ai but lawyer kusinsa mo twere ba court no Maame Akosua brempɔma se na oni hɔ na maame gyina na ne gyina hɔ 2 maame brempɔma ka sɛ ohun sɛ ɔmo mie no sign yɛhwɛ marriage certificate of Germany signature bia kora ni so 3 ɔmo ka sɛ deal agye loan me kan no ha mo tua mortgage ɔmo bi sɛ ɔmo sɛ mortgage bɛn bank bɛn date bɛn na ɔmo gye sika sɛ na ɔmo gye ɔmo sɛ ɔmo nkae ɔmo ka kyerɛ sɛ da na deal free Germany na Maame Akosua Serwaa ne ba ɛnom no fo ame adom saa time a na Maame Akosua Serwaa deal free Ghana Germany aba na ne ba na 12 years ti Maame Akosua Serwaa ba 12 years na ɔnom no fo I think sɛ akora no menim sɛ ne breastfeeding no na a check kakra na no num bi aka ho 12 years na no wonom. I think say that should even be incorporated in Guinness Book of Records. Because Maame Akosua say wan ko aba na obeka wo court o kire ma ne lawyer say na akora 12 years nom no fo. Uko wanim kakra. Maame Akosua Serwaa ne lawyer ono kura no letter na omupe free embassy. Ono ana kura baako ene gina ho esensan nioma e de ba court. Court no friends akrache bra. Enioma atwetwe wo ka wo se onim ho hwe. Court tia no. Si wo free he ko no wanko esa abone ni bio. Lawyer kusi ankasa be gina court ka say oh omo marriage certificate 94 we can come anymore ibisa lawyer kusi say wo de fa marriage certificate nkra 106 no fabra now de nkem fi ani mponhwe lawyer kusi ka kire omo say omo ni marriage certificate ho nti me hu say a confusion in disguise. That means say ya church ni wa ba yen ka de ya churo nti nyi omo nko the chaos being a back court and I say illegal choking in court and a two because they are church now on idea that one becomes a phallistical document full of fallacies many other.
Okay, you move it to other Broni social witness. Ebi montias say awariye de wo si ebeje wa awariye wo maame tiase wo papa tiase wo nuamo kra tiase wo kra de way lucky onyame wo bo na even a twin brother no kra nkugine because wo wariye de ya me sure say the twin brother no he was there because in Tafo the most times people who have twins they will tell you they are always there for each other. Inti upon say ena ni sister ku mum eni bejine mu idi adanse ma no.
One minute was here pa me das. Me nim say Maame ba cho oya kan ni ana.
Me pa cho me asante ni pa.
Okay. Me free sandoma.
Oh, okay.
Na sandoma ni a me ka sante asem no. Say na kire say me nim but manya daje asua. Manya daje ko what happened in court. Judge no can plead. Say bana warea. Enye aware say bibi ayibia but ebusuasem. Na busuasem no yetimi konsere hotel kura de ye. Abogafo yi kura de obitim tena brochire ne ye de mo bazum. Na abusua gina no ma chensa ene na sefo. Nti wo hwe odo Broni aware na abusua ene abusua gina mu agye adansefo gina ho no ehuye ene o mache. There has been an exchange from the head drink from one family to the other. Saadi any tramuia ayaware. Yakase do be back quarter up to the legal team, their client, to select who is going to represent them as a witness. That one falls in the bosom and the jurisdiction of Womwa or mere lawyer. Won't me will be sick of Maame bra. Can't. Ofrija to be on my area has a grusini or her. Sasama si grusini if you are meant to make a country grusini and say, hey, Salfo. Fredri surubra na yamfa nko court no media dance. Ntumi nyesa. Nti say ya mana be say yanko fa Salfo mra court. Because ya dwen say odo Broni maame na ye ne maame. Legal matters ye nyane sa. Ye ka se koyi dance ni ba e your right. Una ade obi ebeba. And that satisfy the whole matter. Nti yanti ase maame so mkofa atafu mkofa wo that doesn't even the dance ni by yes dance ni be dia dance yes judge dutum so no you very credible and with that we are able to move on many aba
Me credit with that extension with that extension I say yes just say Margina she's a very close friend of Maame Akosua ye show mo relationship cry yes down for madani niya. But okujina mama Maame Akosua most of the things osiminkai mean to me who oh intimi no even with odo Broni witness it tells me so wunya asama enye chenchina achi ani po open eye de woti mi kasa ti obetimi akire nsemu obi wo hokra na bi obedru ho no kwa yebisa na se na bi atono so na wontimi nkasa Nti sɛ wokɔfa wo nua bi sɛ nipa no 10 witnesses na ɛwɔ hɔ na wokɔfa nipa a ɔbɛn wo in relation anaasɛ blood related or in the name sɛ wo nua no na nipa no kɔ na asɛm no tɔ no so na emu bibi a wadamfo bi baabi ba wadamfo no de wonim sɛ ɛba sɛ yɛnkyerɛ asɛm mu a onimu kyerɛ a Mr. Alex ti wei sɛ yɛwɔ platform so asɛm si ne yɛsɛ me dance ni ɛno wan a meyi no cause me hɛ sɛ ne wɔkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu a wɔkyerɛ mu a wonya bi wɔ mu nti no ɛno nso so I think say ayɛ ade a wɔsɛ yɛ observe no yɛhu sɛ wonya asɛm a
Mr. Cruz, bɛfa baasare no kɔ me deɛ memma wo
wobɛba to me
There, me person, me can, I can't, yeah, bra Alex can't, as far as witness, ne say. Before I go to that, say, I could just say, I said, oh no, so on yanum, say, you be a maho, right? You be a maho. The lawyers no, decided, so we no more bet me, dear dance yamano. And what happens is that. And yet witnesses do also so out court no matter. It is the quality of a testimony on mobile and which is something that the judge even alluded to. And normally no, you will get about 2 or 3 people, but you want to choose out of those people no. They are obetimia standing. I wouldn't say or what the strength because box then yeah easy. So Georgina box it's not an easy place. And to be so when you be a onim dia all can obetimi outstanding, examination, cross examination, no, and make and while our yes answers or maintaining consistency as to their all can. And a lot of things go into witnesses, not just says any power ya me maame and ask for ya me papa ntino. Chinchina is one no call with okoye me witness. So there's a lot that goes into selecting who should go and be a
Alex,
witness.
let me add a little to what you said. The judge was basically emphatic. Say, proving customary marriage, is totally different from civil marriage. Simply because customary marriage, one person, bit might be a dance.
Maame fa wo nhyɛ hɔ sɛ wokan paragraph 117
me show name kakra.
Maame yes
Oh no, me interjection. So I just want to give a message and I'll come.
Yeah.
Akosua, that's it. God bless you. I'm on your story. I mean, this is my first time on this platform. I mean, give me the platform. Now, what it is in there? What it is in there? To me, my friend and old-time argument partner, and we've met here. We meet on so many other Broni platforms. My place of actually talking a lot is Honey Blossom, and I joined Sister Rachel as well because of say Alex. So once I've realized that this is what you also do or what you are doing, you will be coming around. Don't also feel shy to join Sister Rachel and other Honey Blossom, and now wherever that they give this kind of educative programs, so as you can also circulate and get the views or the viewers that you need to promote your platform. If we are all doing the same thing to promote fact, knowledge-based conversation, I think that we should link up with each other. For me, as I said, I go where there's knowledge shared, but I'm mostly on Honey Blossom Street. I know to me, I know Alex, I know CEO, I know Story. I appreciate the time that you're giving me. God bless you. Good night to everybody.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Mr. Alex, young coach, lawyer Kusi. Maame Akosua ọkọ họnom sɛ ne nkata awareɛ na ɔkɔ provu wode teacher kantanka bɛpɛ de wɔ hɔ teacher kantanka kora na ase asɛm no nti ne yɛsɛ mu mmienu nyinaa yɛ yere no nka wama hɔ anka maame nka wei nka ɔno nko ara nka bɛyɛ yere. Can you explain to people teacher kantanka why he was there? First of all, nipa a wɔn invite no to the court ɛne na edwuma ɔbɛyɛ and what and some more kind, the you bet me how it impacted the case. Bet me actually mukaka mame.
With that, the first one is may withdraw the controversial part in the film. Teacher Kantaka is very resourceful, not to court on kwa, share the traditions, your customs, your universities, but throw multiple books. Or you didn't to quine, you didn't to quine be brave, embassies calling upon him. Just because of you're very resourceful, deep oriented. What happened is Lawyer Kusina Okope or any bit another court. I've had a chance to speak to Teacher Kantanka privately, and we brought him also to the Royal Show for your listeners to also listen to the Obekano. And few days a day, he will be coming back so that we'll talk about Nyoma being so. This is what happened. Oh, he no. And Teacher Kantanka, woman, she very resourceful. Until lawyer could see. Now lawyer could see a person open which record to say, although Broni a counterclaim, say, Maame Akosua say we Georgina. So TSN I make kind by making kinds and your money in her.
Yes.
And until that lawyer could see power, and so Baby Chidimu, a mamma coin so I can a Santefo Edija warrior. Na ya warrior and so it is saying, into my young hen na teacher can tanker and uncofana den backcourt. And then a teacher can tanker sub you. First day, like a teacher can tanker nya daji backcourt. Second day, teacher can tanker be catch say na quarter time near the adequate and then 70 be crana. When Timmy and Canning, but you Timmy Kai and your betra warrior yemo. The types of our warrior, quite a fasuja warrior. Ye ja warrior na say and sing kunya ye bone crew. Sani money in our bekanye, which was very good. Teacher Kantanka, Lawyer Kusina confined by. And Georgina didn't want to make a customary decision whereby it doesn't fall in her jurisdiction. A customary matter. Till you need a custom you're paying for, you're him for, you're paying for to come and explain it. And it's a man of Teacher Kantanka by. And all back seven. O mani da home ye who say. Our giant and near cano. Quite dear, the NFA, no. Oman sing Kunyanes and your man in tin, some by him podia. Sabi, and I'm so man sing Kunyano. And an hour in Guye. 2. Or Sabe Chirimu say, a kaya mammy. So be any na quarampu sabio. The maid him put it. Na Edwana you made in a tompa. No kutu mano, Eddie Aponche. You do another the so bulu, about when I made no one corner. Na Sabe, Papa no, Effa made no any try. And also so your fan warrior. Sans so, and I want pena warrior. A church warrior, 8 types of warrior no training in am. Until man be a clear or court. Says Odobro Nimpo Sabe, Sabio. Uchi na warrior, ye and fear most among who pitches on Jintum. Ni na no teacher kataka be chire mu ma ampa court ti asese no do bronyin so na ware no eye good enno na teacher kataka be kan enya no kwa na court gina so ka so do bronyin aware no ti hai paragraph 117 page 34 the make 49 pages court document or say he gave a vivid account from what happened and the court has nothing to consider otherwise. Underlying word, the court has nothing to consider otherwise. On my accounts, I don't see a prefer any DC our court any I must state that the evidence of DW1, the witness of DW2 was credible, coherent, and consistent. Papa dance ni ya ujina bwoso muma odobro ni na dance ye ahotwa isisi so na ntwenchia bia nim. His evidence was not contradictory and he provided credible answers to the court. Odobro ni dance ya be ma de bae no na yitwetwe nsisi ani o na mu da ho na ebuan nsem no bebre wo court. The evidence of a single witness, if credible and reliable, is sufficient to prove an issue in dispute. Dansini baako pɛ sɛ na danseɛ ɛho twa eyopo na ɛba court a court tumi gyina so ebua asɛm a akyinye wɔ ho ɛwɔ court. After all, witnesses are weighed and not counted. Ni nyinaa akyi no, adansefoɔ yɛde to nsoni ani. Na yɛnkan ɔmo sɛ mede adanse 100 na ɛba a monkan sɛ mede 100 na ɛbaeɛ. Ne tie, therefore, a party does not prove his case by multiplicity of witnesses called by, but the quality or credible or reliable evidence led to the trial by himself or by his witness. And nti meka ne ha, wɔn a wɔn de adanse aba court no, yɛ mmoaboa adansefoɔ mfo ɔmo mma bebree na kyerɛ sɛ wadanse di mu. But adanseɛ, yɛhwɛ ne pɛpɛ yɛ a ɛyɛ, ne mu a ɛdie, ɛne sɛ deɛ ɛbɛtumi de ɛho ato so sɛ yɛ adanse kan, ɛno ne yɛde bu atɛn, ne yɛgye sɛ yɛ danseni adanseɛ.
Thank you.
Ɛno na mɛtumi aka no by now. Wei yɛ borɔfo ne twi, me nuabaa.
I have a question.
To me, but when unya abatua mame.
Mate.
Inti teacher can tanka. Me pacho say Alex can paying how will impact the impact on or make you or Maame Akosua ye declare na as a yereno. How did only testimony no contribute to that decision now? Maame Akosua, yes, okay, any or even without certificate being authenticated and being verified, blah blah blah. No, we will come to the certificate. But how did Nadansia no impacting it just in a short way? What
Nadansia no boa pa Maame Akosua Serwaa. Kono Maame Akosua Serwaa paragraph 15 actual se watcho letter. And the lawyers the aba. Na sabayo beguya ebonkro. Na monkro bi anene aware ne nguye. Eno no eboa ma court ne gyetumu. Says impo the letter no de bae no. Se ho na problem wo. Ana paragraph 15 po no asesa na no a. Amamre kwan so a free teacher kan tanka ofuri manhia. Egyetumu se na ware ne nguye. Nti judge.
Stemete wasi a certification ya yantimi amfa sani ebefa na yantimi amfa original yukura mai enna ebusua pani kire se he was told say Maame Akosua densa eba ye ne ade na nka judge ni gidiye enna nka tita kantanka ama dia dance say ensa no an go through our reja ye na enwie pay ya intina chese eno no nkebekwa akwie se Maame Akosua waja warie even custom mu ana
nka Ghana be de brucha nka ba now nka because judge no de onim wa wonu masem no letters ena de aba na busuapanya be di adanse ena wan kasa onkrofo so akase businesses be di wo ho but check and tank and sem no esesa no ma bebre mini aba.
Okay, all right, me dey minimo ohene neja ye bisa mama fati ase every teacher can tank so afa yenko the elephant in the room the faha but eno no ne judge say kwan omo fa so ekoje letter free German embassy in Ghana ne ade no court say ono de wo man go through a kwan ba kope no no do ohwehwe nti it didn't happen that way nti for that reason no on jintu nti me pa cho kire yemu judge no ne Maame Akosua wa asem na oba kunafo akwa certify ne marriage certificate or go through bibi anso mo se fa no wan nti yenni ana say ade na adwuma na ma anye certificate ana say certificate ne ni wa na achoche mu kakra
A mom line we so original marriage certificate or nchen na enana dwi within the next 10 minutes ubetim the original no aba be kire ye line we so mpo a mfa nkire ye sesi a wo de kire yes e wase o menu aba the comment e be bai the enhwe comment ai be ba wase yes so de wo bi marriage certificate ni bia. Na your original.
Folder for it.
I who said the assembly aye. Aha, nti asem we ni mu aye no nke nya den kra na tie. Marriage certificate baako. Maame Akosua Brempoma no masebnie. The plaintiff witness Ernestina Fosu under paragraph 8 of her evidence in chief averred that she was present when the plaintiff and the deceased married under the German civil law. Maame Akosua Brempoma. Also no Juju be pa na that Lumba and then the Maame Akosua Serwaa court. During cross-examination, she answered that she was there when the late that Lumba and the plaintiff signed the marriage certificate. Share question on Bisan. Did you see the plaintiff and that Lumba sign the marriage certificate? Or say yes, I was there. Question BM. Per paragraph 8 of your own witness statement, you claim the only person who witnessed the marriage was Georgina and not you. Maame si no Georgina obi ono anani masem. But ono ade om tire ba court to crash say no ni ho. 1. Marriage certificates or signatures also. 2. Or say that Lumba, my brother took myself and one lady called Georgina to Germany on the same day as we were living with them in Germany. Or say that Lumba ede or no any Maame Georgina call court. And Mamuko yes adi and time no more Germany. Question. You agree with me that your brother share Juma we no certificate no you or signature was ni so. Okay. And in the court can say the answers provided by PW1 are clear that the marriage certificate must have signatures of the couples. And if not, more reason an expert witness should be brought by the plaintiff to speak to the prominent features of the valid marriage certificate from Germany. Bo mami, the Lumba nearby. When the wakase, singricha, was Ibam Yenutia. That Lumba, Ninia, and Ekase. And Nunti, the signature was so dear, and a second for Ubia, or no, a war, a bodium, Yansa Muni, Yansa Swia. We're dancing over the dear dance, for some my certificate will. After my men to us. Adia who marriage certificate will who pa. Aya can but microphone tiasi. Share 105. We said that the court finds it as a fact that the plaintiff could not prove her marriage, which was alleged and contracted under German law, since proving a foreign law is a matter of fact. Maame Akosua say one timi an chire na ware num so ware wo Germany. Na German abrofo ware nde ware a ye kasi supen e de adanse ka ho. She also could not certify the presumption that she contracted the marriage by providing an authentic, identified, certified copy of a marriage certificate. Maame Akosua say one timi an fakrata bia Govo mo German because somebody afa jam. Omo bona bombelet. Omo de stamp aboso. I friend my certificate and farmer court. Court nekan 106. Consequentially, for the contradictions, lack of authentication and identification, and lack of certification, exhibit B, B1, and C are hereby rejected, underline word, rejected, as they have no probative value and could not be considered for the purposes of proving any civil marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased. Yatwa asemiso ayedikoyi. Ensamna doson court enim. Afrafra. Ansia. Na court okurampo emfa enjim fa nhwe nsusumpo. Se mami krata ya ware krata mpo ne de bibimpo court. Court anum asem enie. Tise mijina so na meka se wan fa krata bia ma eno na ye 1 akenkan bi wa ha mame ko manim kakra e wa ha ne enhwe 94 no mekan but me ko 93 answer o say let me state that the plaintiff should have attempted to certify the marriage certificate, and by that she could have tendered in evidence such as an attempt. Court, Omanye. Court Ugusu Boawomo, Maame in the court through a crowd of Boawom. 94 Nam de Massamasi. Or say, besides the lack of certification or authentication, counsel was to bring the original certificate for the court to cite and compare, since the court was informed that there was an original certificate. What the one fab mobility mum stamp the who say the wokan a womb. If you say one casa, will lawyer be catcher and say, be one my original. However, what was brought to the court was an extract from a family book or diary, which the counsel. Besides, a bear man, a marriage certificate was you that be. You could have made your marriage certificate by a book German for use. Miniaba, the kind when you have to say, marriage certificate to be now.
Been home. Same with you. Anna, be Anna, eh? What must say, hello, Yakusi. Nanka walk of a German for. I'm on my church certificate, and I judge in a sebaman no mumma. Inti, judge no crown one, peculiarity crown one you won't be. And unti, and I'm some.
What's the court now sign certificate, but I'll compare him as a henny media dance here. 1 year hen and a crank a brain, and I check what's a man. Who far teacher can tank her. A Broni and a crater, and no, and now ye back up, I don't end the uncle farmer. And on the SM Sebe. Like we see a Genesicao. Tis no the Union Noah, Minnesota to my boy in Chimuba, but me dear. My certificate in a vineyard.
Me acquire lawyer Kusimina and more question back up, Pammy Bissano. The person may be sunny say, teacher can tank an order about the crack say, because what you remove. Is it as a going in no? He knew say bit me bono. And I say, or no dear now or per se. Or kill a kiss no cry once and for one to no percent go make sure say, Maame Akosua, yere, a mammy, a man names high, yere, one cratem, question me, dear lawyer, because penny bits me answer me. In I answer your speculations. Maybe your questions, the question will open, and I'm a woman who was the same. Say, or the never, says, crack, won't you? Okay, me patron is saying it's almost like say I can't call to honor. And ya madodo na if you want me and staple outside unless it be our final BBA Alex Opus or Kafa judgments in any BBA. I think so we've probably covered enough.
Oh, I can't and the messer, Mamma, so be ampe being kind. When you're being kind, ko Google. Kobo Akosua Serwaa court proceedings. Ebeba Amy no bako Joy FM. Second one the law and also so beba pibina kind. Now kaya ebebo miniaba.
Let's step out of the courts. Maame Akosua Brimpoma. See you friend of Serwaa. Yanka Serwaa ho asem kakra. So what Fabrice Bayan was say and komo didi ye. Adechia is wunye, a coin of us who any, Adechia who fear Adechia hospital. What's what shall not count on? Are you be brave? And was there be mentiasia? Meaning it was me who do you cool. Na ye who send crater viba out where I need to probably maybe just a minute dating a mawa. 2 letters, Bako or the command CID, and now Bako to sort the command. Is it NIB? Me patcho correct me if I'm wrong. And say NIB, okay. And see, in both letters, no. Watch them. So, Momo, na on share the Ninia. Now, me, I have gone through both letters. Now, my biggest problem with Sa ade ne say se mimi ne ewu na maba na mate se nsema metete no entoma so ma me ntwen kra me enye 1 week me de masem okadan police. Because if I have any suspicions at all, meaning say yemfa ne se empo no se bi ofi ba hwe ho se bibi kra na ye no na ebi evidence kra ofi ho no nti I won't wait. Na yema be bempoma me hwe data of ye na I believe say one of the letters no I think say na ye CID no and then ye October 20th. And I said the one to NIB no so see November 11th. Metrasi ana mebisa me ho say why did she wait too long? Say only police evidence ho is it that say or report it to the local police abrena tatam na no suspicions no and o ma anya hwe no tamasem no say asem yi mummuami to be the command CID for nam the command NIB. Like what was the process, Mr. So when you be aka baby chairman.
Maame, and I be we as any mammy, no, trouser be we as a friend of my trick home, but what is our trouser and dinner?
Me kai bibi sir.
Should be so, sir. And your trouser back who's your friend is a jirija. But what is what is our dinner?
Yeah, and me is okay, but
Sunday, ma.
Sister, two sharp. A black, a red, a blue out him say blue. Monsieur Counter and Sunto. Sister, Monsieur Boa, Obon said, Sudini in a free. After was what had a nay white but blue womb, Picrani green. Unrufina on Pab was in I said the crayon I found Pabwa. And no, Monsieur Tana be home. And I'm at Ajirijano.
Akosua Cantamanto Jensen, no, Cantamanto Jensen, local deep blue pa.
Blue ni Vaseline.
And then the color, no.
And then the color, and I Jirijano. Trazano say, wouldn't him say, yet be beaches say, Satras and the best, which I know wash and wear. Uber to me, the old baby be a bit watchy. Now say, best I just hold the jar a cannon. To me, dear, Ubisam will be dear, me who is a jirija. Na matricono, me who be panzo. I didn't try my casa. Let her a bar first. My name is what dear Chira. Back about 10th October when you be a kind.
Me bacho dear 10th October no wait, what's it letter?
A press released. Press release by 10th October. Statement from Maame Akosua and Ernestina Fusu.
I could let us in the doors one here. What starts our cafe make I say, me just my kind be.
We say only Maame Akosua can say. Former MP Collins Crowd won't pay baby. Almost I can say Collins, dear. Would Nima Maame Akosua one year any deal a year back. Now, no, Gemma, Mamma Monia Warren. No more can't let you even deal. Or some castle crouch, I said, Abusiana, you woman crano, Papa Bicran count. Safuya, October 13th, 3 days. Sorry, another letter a buy. Maame Akosua Serwaa Maame Brimpoma. Maame Brimpoma, almost eyewitness account. Do you want to nipa deal who know Jina? 2. Police and coroner's report. Omujina police and nipa uchucha deal and as who are omuchire de kunwono. Omukja ne krata wa omuchire se deal who hospital. Almost had the press la oh. Maame Broni dimbe share her so I'm a different account. Ma income and kakre. Halfway, almost had a document to be baha. But the name of Baha and Maame ain't fear kakra. Ain't go hama with tea for na Kajabino and I hear pa. Halfway, letters or matro, Abegu Ghana no. enye letters ketwa omsa be gina okasa omo de bi ko bie na ne na sefo madam 15th February Maame Pempo ma sign the press release by some guys me kan akoma ni mu a me nua me kan letters
what the letter true
November
you what about kwaba
almost signed the letter bi by say BNI other than 11 from ba letters na ye kan ni date say ade eche Ghana kra November sem angona fo asamba to wasa bida
ni mpacho debi
ye ko ye nimba akwa ni abe achimienu ni ye bobobo obi a no ne Maame Akosua se wankasa obi a yese odo Broni oni det Lumba ekasa ye ka kire ne se ne nua ne yare obi a sebe yesa kan se o se ono wo hunu ne nua no ba ne agigi ska 30,000 man so mfanko ye autopsy obi okugina transition oheneba media hono no JB ehunu no krofo we nyina
sa story no kra na not to go off topics sa story na braje bi kan ya na me na me pese me hu ne nan ne niti because o kan so mu ko gina na me pese me hu say nti so wa wo ko hu ni nia na na se we hu no because JB kra me hu say they went there nti me pacho sa amre no hu na na we hu no
se me ko emergency na me nua da emergency ada na kire se me hu me nua no
because that time no JB kan na say na me Maame wo ko transition what they are ada ho no so ebusu pani block na na asese
na sabio da na ye kan se ye ko autopsy na ya njiji scan fa na monjeje Maame no eno no omojeje no na omode ko emaku media na se 7 antoma na omutwa na omukotua omakoto ase
na me sa ko bisa be ho se wo ko nua be ma friend say nipa wasesa so mu nyina de o maka ho nya bra yikura nya ho asem kura ken na kwakwa ne say eno kra is just by the way na me ye confused bra na cars as comment as say na wo de Maame wo ko hwenu nua be ma wo de usimu say wo ho
Maame ese wo ko Roma the room for ye ne ye bi tu ko na on platform no so ko a ko ye de omo ye ne bi nya sa wo ko na wo ko cancer foforo bi a free horror now be here male because any of you can what the tutun send you bisa say what the emfa bibi anto nchen Maame ade e chen e court omuka say munko sie deal on the 12th dan no 13th ahomachi the deal on the 12th na wia o anwumbre the deal be see aka ni fie ne ma e ko ho na wa aka wo bi obontene ebonyum soloku fu betwi soloku yebe jam no ankasa but what didn't na wanko nti uwi anu afa chira akonkranfo se unim trouser matrek sure ana se trouser friend agirija hwesa ne mani ye pa na wi ase nipa hu menu aba
okay inti still on Maame Bempoma hwehwe letters nyina this is months after say ni nua be mewu osi Ghana form 1 obusu opani so kotena YouTube ka say oh autopsy no ba she wo pa ma ban crying ya besemi enko some people are saying say was ha koye no obusu opani amana anhwe no some people are also saying say Maame Bempoma okofe ni nua no with the ambulance so okofa body na kwaye autopsy no and almost say the body is not moving untimi emfa body no enko is it that say Maame Bempoma wokoye ne eniema bi na wan hihye ne yie
let's see for more.
I mean ojina say ho ba it's na me kuso America say
Let's back so say you want the rule with BNI any CID. What are their rules?
But me ba kra sa letter no kra me sa kra wo ho question me ba Is it that say Maame Bempoma ambulance no or the Koyampa? And Nuntini Yamane Hunebra, and I see a man who name of autopsy na Yamana and Nintin was sick or still la one day where Huninia.
Miniaba, Ubisamia, say, body no say, Unia Biana, Ubibi Una de Nocotomocha. No, the natural one, I was it to me. So people so cool now, won't even answer, say, or Minia and Timmy call her just like that, Debbie. Who here, Sini Pana, or they call Honomo, or be more permission, and as no call. So that says, I the uncle be a funubaira. Maame, Akosua Serwaa, I Maame, Brempoma, no abo, of Sapanya Mania. So, but you know, one thing I say, Mawa, Anya. I don't understand. What purpose upon you, Nako court, some Sapanya bio. Nakota shed data in Shia or time ever cancel, and then a friend protocol. Be so, all connabus upon your words or call. All call time benabus upon your demand. All connabus upon your free transition for a oba. All corner transition for a spectator waba. Oko drew honoma, nebus upon your horn, or frebs upon his orbit drew. Or miss a transition for all these things are checks and balances. Maame Brempoma did not follow that protocol. She neglected the process. She thought that being a DL sister or granted opportunity to go and see dear Yanyanesa. So be the hospital corrupt so now Cosalana. You bush and I won't even sorry precopes and call. As court a hospital no offer the process. Umbesra will be the dean, baby or yes, a hospital kakrakawi, or crime for an name's order, or the emergency, or the ICU, or the Haifa. Winina, Timame Brempoma didn't follow, and I'm surprised, say, Momo Kahono, and children of Sa protocol as of Faso. This one when you and Yabusia penny dear, but on no ankasa, the negligence Naman and Hunia, Ubisami.
Okay, back to CID NIB letter. No. But the first time I share a letter, no, na me share a lawyer letterhead, it's not there. And recent times, the patrol say, who draw letter, Mamma, is it like so, draw letter in order to come out police, Nana, so call her no. Or my phone will be my filet with the contact. Because na me share the contact information say, what draw letter no mum, name no, or more kind of person do Juma, or more, I hear no be now. Like I mean with letter no me patrol be brave. So wait me cry.
You share the difference between NIP and a CID. NIP no.
The mom patrol to boss and funny pa as some questions no ebe ye ye we are na ya funny pa no mama ti be so amfabium why there I and I
NIP for no. They collect intelligence.
Catch me sell my I should that funny pa no be questions about also. We are not get you.
And NIB for no, I'm from National Intelligence Bureau. Ghana Intelligence Security for Government. The way I say, collect intelligence. No bo abino security one gaza. Na threats in you be a serious crime. A bit to say terrorism and I say extremism. Spying against government, political or state security threats, organized crime networks, and as a threats against government. But you know, Mama Bubu, CID 4, NIB 4, Lumba for no, I fall into this jurisdiction.
Yeah, Bill.
Okay. Then CID. CID 4 no. Or much more police. When I say Odo Broni, what I say? Odo Broni. Mini Odo Broni, but what to make?
Odo Broni, how about police? It be so as to more.
Police in Wahana.
I know. They say, oh, Mamma, need to come.
Okay.
I'm telling you that people are not the bias also.
Aha. So I see ID for no. Police department, a criminal investigation. They are within the police system. Now, ordinary crimes, and na do be court. You be prosecute you being an asset for dance. You be here and shame. Especially about a coroner, ye kumobi, a woody, Yabu be domestic violence, and your manoma way, crimes be nominated dear Monday. Na fraud, scams, and this animal bizarre questions say matters of life, yen say. And I'm surprised. So one casa letters and send me woman. If some of us would take them on as Ghana ni and as a member of BIA DL, the fantasy club, and I say that has supporters of Lumba. Now a fact on document we say we want the CID make official complaint for investigation. Police will do serious job into it. Maame Akosua Serwaa. Maame Brempoma. Okwa if you catch them say we file an official complaint. Oh, police station. On besides the police station by or send the secret on to me fan to who police crata but who NIB crata. Madam.
Because me cry na dia ba ko se na ka me po bia ma na hwe mama me pa cho kasa o do
Kasa let's dey on. Oh, NIB. Edi CID ya. Yɛntwerɛ letter ɛnkɔ yɛkɔmɛki complain. Yɛntwerɛ letter nkɔ police sɛ unua wunti watwerɛ letter de akɔ. Ɛna sɛ nka obiara bibi to na ano sɛ watwerɛ letter de akɔ ma police na wɔte ne ba bi dwen ne ho. Yɛkɔmɛki complain. Na complain na wokɔmɛki no wokɔ a wode wo evidence nyinaa akɔ. Ɛkɔbɔ ɔmo sɛ say nti ɛna wɔmɛki wo complain no. Na wode kɔ na police ni sɛ de na akye watena hɔ atwere wa no asɛm nso. Nina kositire omo wi omo san kan a kyerɛ wo e fa na bi ma bi poma mpɛ sɛ obekɔ kan asɛm an sɛ bɛka ntum nka ɔne lawyer kɔɔye no lawyer na guide no man kana no asɛm na ɔmo atwere ndo ka sɛ ma atwere letter kɔma police dia in fact sa answer no tisa
eno nti na me bisa sɛ is it that okokotro na no asɛm efele form ye bibia no osade we atache ya na say no an we no de koye no because social letter we ya wa phone number kra ni so ade a wo so ye email ne se me ka me asiro me first time me hu sa document ade na me hwehwe ye phone number ni so contact wo so ye email and a PO box address inti na me bisa say ye krom ha Ghana say omo investigate na omo wo say omo pese bia usaba emi ebisa bibia sa na ye send you email ana say omo throw letter to the PO box inti na afa say ya me say ana we ni de wo de kan ho de ma wo mu but bia wo kokotro na num asem me hye anti asem na se o
na sales be ka ya omo san kan asem bi say okọ share the quarters omo man the seat hey the thing say dey na wo kokotu aye man the seat Charles, what do you want to talk about?
I am in one. It's not a show was a brabek.
What's here? We am to show. Now go for more different planet and I say Ghana and almost up.
Alex Kromo send them a kulikuli receipt.
And you need second. So mama patrona so what question about we na and say I feel okay, you move on. Specifically for we no.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. To me, letters to be honest, I no submit here because the date no try any day so. But as to say that ben no the koy and me person me hu. You see funu ye no the koy and all the koy and san ye koy me person me hu.
Akosua de me hu pa. Omo kasan ka se I feel man bring for my car almost see in a tukwan. Hey, na see the see the back pen or police headquarters. So no tukwan a case, you know. You say be all kwaro akwaba. Me don't want some dey.
That's case we cry, any case it a national issue. Enti see the be cry than na so on friend dia go be make sure to say. Or you na juma.
Oko make complain na you high profile CID men wo hwa case bi wo hwa okwa na in charge na friend na wa assign case na man call say yes this guy will do diligent to this case or much experience or yeah man be 25 to 30 years
Nti no would can't case na whatever he needs to do no obey ho adwuma nyina. Nti say see the quarters no call ya na the case am obi ase onye. E do mu na nyina nya baba ese obofa no monam no. Na say bia asem a wakọ report police station so secret. Anything I won't go police station and go report. Secret be anu a ye de police station. One will be our tongue we are our police are put down so or not on reader. Because it's secret. Nti ma me bring for man say ma na ma no kan na ma call on call by bia.
Alex, me pacho, with these two letters now, have you been able to independently confirm say bia ya maame what the reports no call that say no ne lawyer echo headquarters for and if you have that information to say headquarters ben or call yeah na me pacho was that information ana or address they called her specifically for these letters and she spoke on it.
Oh, what kind of baby so say or the letter calling I be Nasifunti. This is not the first time we'll make you mention of it.
Okay.
Because we trace you to your house to find out what is happening.
Yes, I was looking for house number 2, but a PO box. Nancy PO box
Ghana crowd says the letters no, but doesn't many letters or Ghana.
Email no so na MSL or mu create email one for su family the end of the day.
Let me play the devil's advocate. What if the PO box in here linked to the legal team? No.
No, it's not linked to them because legal team no. Also, on a lawyer and a submit letters no, but legal team need letterhead. I know my letterhead too na letter net SCTO. And I yen say when it comes to legal, who follow ya crana or letter B or D anymore, or be person a best city on one letterhead. Send a bear or be corresponding or follow up and say sign echo. But even in the interview, no, you be say, well, buy ya what flow more so when ya home. So once when ya home follow up, she said it with an interview with Kontonchi.
Was she assigned any investigator to follow this case?
For interview, no. I wanted to know these things. But Kontonchi for no so many Kontonchi media for no money see me as though say they don't want to say too much because the case is still under investigation. It's not even like said they made it. That's what the lady said. And I asked myself, sir, under investigation for what? Papa ni yesi no. Investigation for what? And me share the name investigation for Crow. Or see the case is still being investigated until they can't disclose much. So what I say, Shamo?
Because first a year I said a high profile case like this, you'll be assigned an investigator when they communicate, right? It be the facts of the case as at when I will be and he or she will call you to give you information as to why a case they do. But like I said, I kind of so many platforms. This whole letter looks like a ChatGPT generated document.
One of them, Nadia, is clear. One of them has the long dashes, and Nadia is very sus. Sana Ebekano. Me pa chafe no aba platform no so amisho no follow host no. Yene say Alex na di nkomo na wa gift no so ama me nyame show. Yedi nkomo
no attack person so am I.
No attack on so come when was it the battle of the wives. Yedi free the battle of the wives ni yedi bedru the queen. Na me bempoma yedi abedru no so. Na yehu how reporters who any kwanya of us saying go be hunia, Nina Bushapeni, Kofi, Sushe, Namian must have been Pomay, man hunia, I was cement to say. In the say, ho, and you didn't cover a drink see yet was. Say Alex, send me Michelle,
I Kwabna board Bushales Becca, no, Baumia aid. Omuba to wa. Na tema omu program na opara omu set it off no. Omu davu be for trap no mu say no, car na so na no nika no. Ana omu frɛ wa say no, omu nipa baako. Ese omu gya no hotel ho nti no. Ana police frɛ hotel, omu frɛ ase no bia mpeke no omu hotel na wawuda. Ni dem. Police cops na peke intelligence on peke nyina. The case is still under investigation up to now. Before answer MPP power go for 8 years, you know. The case is still pending, but they have not found anybody. There was no traces that somebody came or whatever, nothing. Instead of man for stability for the sense and Mahuni person see you know. It can happen at any time. And look when a high profile case, Baumia Edu, then vice presidential candidate in the aid. You know, I just say a human or her, or Moya, human about how I be Musi ratings or Bibus or not to the fear. Now, police now could snap and open piano friends or my Babra, my issue. Mamma Nanka, I don't care case now, they do not know about Tano. Ehiano, and as you. Ehiano, or make it fall up. Or to mention, be as I said, no 100 cases. Go said,
they have to do something, but there's no facts or say, continue media no say things are still under investigation. To won't mean Canina.
Akosua, na Maame no Bimpomano, is she really aware of these letters? I'm just trying to be.
Yes, she's aware because
she really aware of these letters, and now said the letters are emanating from a particular place because letters no shy. It goes in.
Oh yeah, the entire makers or Yahweh no is the interview with Kontonchino. She acknowledged the letters. The letters is the reason here because that time my letters never out and no more friend no. And I acknowledge it, and she even went as far as saying so on a lawyer and the course CID headquarters so no more submit or more. She has spoken on it into Yahweh.
Yes.
Into when you will be an attraction.
Yes,
she's aware.
I'm talking about all the subsequent letters now fly recently because
you say one tears yes why you rabba no letter try. What's your form? Oh yeah, remember that letter about much now. What about says why you rabba power for school? Or trouble come out be home. So Alex, back to Yadipin baby, you know. We can't speak about Bimpoma, Mami Bimpoma without speaking on the injunction. And and Tama Okaya, Edi Asemukuye, and him so the Yenika and Kantam. Yenim said during the Battle of the Wives, no courts and Assam no. And ye a year Assam no, Judge Ni from Musano dear, it was a penny and a year preparation. Na Yakanadi, Obehe. Na wachire de woyeyere nti emu ho no na Maame Bempoma ka yirantam na ede ne kopi ahemfie mepacho ho no hye mu kakra
Abrewa me wo ha tumi wo ha CEO shemo ne nkrofo odobronyi nkrofo nyina wo ha yentam pese ade we ne se yemfansia na bi homa watiefo nyina na ye wo soro ha nyina mo misaye question bi o mo ntiase and say the gusu a the information ha no ye rahye na ibia na adonso ama no
na tiase
na ochina yasan ababi ya ye ne kakra se be ya obi wura situation mu kro mo ho kwan o meden on be faso
me that's
it so na me ya adwen
me no ya adwen pa nti me pa mo cho the better questions
no me musa my last question
yeah shamo me pa cho me ba baby a yanka ho asem no me sure emisa ho question nti yan stick it to the battle they may friend the battle of the wives no, which is the court na ye could determine why and a year no and I touchy base a little bit on ebusuya penny ye tuna na yen no and I started free Emma case no And as I say, ya be wo Maame Bempoma so but no cry ye papa but a horno and yaku yintimi so uba wo question no focus on this and koto ye ntwene ma ese be man komono as I tintin why madam asem so make us sense no mo power tapo no one follow host no one gift me guest say Alex and so Maame me da say shamo kasa.
Thank you. Alex. Let's see, Maame from my latest interview with now. Any or yeah, tacit what? How do I put it? Say, oh yeah, a statement be in my part. I thought it was an indictment on Broni, as in say obai na no open idea kun ne brand. Umbisa ne say wenya obi abonamane ɔse obi ɛbɔ namane wa ma ɔdɔ Broni di ba obi abonamane ɛsɛ ne bra ewu ɛna wasa nya two other grapevine sources a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ne bra na wu. These tacit accusations, you know, can the woman be reported say for defamation? It's my defamation case, and
I know they have to assess here na showdown because we airport to baby na what you why
Magro ye me fu.
Akosua after what me confirmation won't say ya be dem make and now mama
Sales. Sales. Ye Maame Bempoma de bia oka. Ena various accounts. I didn't see the prime man in much more T accounts no free. Or more.
And also I say it's still under investigation.
No, so or no, or so what I said the report.
Yes, or see meaning I won't go into it with the public because case, you know, is still under investigation. She's hiding behind letters now, also at church or no.
Because I question later me bisa sa say me. Or more san because Lumba a private or more beer pine a man money fee. Even a bush phone po. So who was at the Lumba's house when Lumba died? Apart from the wife.
Me person me who could I want to know so bad. Me person me who.
Maame can't we. Although Broni lawsuit against Eba, or can say the defendants, assignees, agents, and Honomotion Yepa. We are not in same bebre brankrofo bebre. Our kakrano. Videos need 200. Mama we in some our cano. And some sense in view. And from an ebo eba. Said you see cano no. Munya let it be a mumpebin tour. Video no so mumpebin tour. They drew on questions be bahwa. They should have that vim and courage to defend it, say. Eyewitness no, they did the mansa. Anakramu uniye. Papa na oba abegina kwana na ne din dis Fuseni uniye. Omoye ne sebe boaye pa na afi na Ghana ebeye de pa.
So Alex me da say me pacho who question now was through her me so bisa na yesi bi na bi usu aba. Why? Mr. Patrick me pacho kasa. Mr. Watson. Okay. Oh, him if Yakobi.
Aha, yo, me that's it. May come as some kakrebi. I said we call various platforms so me can about say Lumba. How to say well we will fear na so hospital. Let me can one sense say.
About your question now one na say person
me person me kan ho ne kakra te ho ne kakra free because me buy en change me share down discussion but there me who yes say no say mo no obi so ehunnes anamin jai another time
ene nyambo achi
Lumba. Who to you Lumba who ever?
Me to me, Lumba will hospital because men quanta me who you say Alex, ya me shop. Thank you, never help me shop, papa. God bless you, people. Me dear, me person me can say me who Lumba or time or hospital non and answer call a free through the gate too. Not now on crowd. Omo kasa dear no. Maka inti me percent me who nipa cry yes sir because obi na ye video na me who be. Because now me share program for na me who Lumba live streaming. Now me clicking it quickly. To me clicking it quickly na me who say na Lumba jina. Omo fear me nko hoda because odo Broni na say Lumba friend nim say me as a sticker. It's you know omo fear how me describe gating through the gates omo pavement no grass and I walk way near tiles. To our bekofi obe exactly the same I'm describing. Tiles. And I mean who say Lumba jina who address white. The be or some papa white or trousers so I was shut up white. To said you pay. Now saying I mean ya be me where he no I said it to myself. And today me we understand no kuta box or sipun so no kakra. To Georgina and sign on the right hand side of almost pavement no. And I mean who so fe. To you so fe me say in kwan and neighbor and I'm say me my full science me was certificate in full science me who say in kwan neighbor na mo say yeah, now I feel previously. That means that she in the to me, what I was thinking is, but no, you're so healthy. Yes, why am a crowd. I mean, who said one moment, and who said car be a bit air flashing? I'm best and over picky.
Maame, I said, I'm kind of had a mammy besides a page Ben. We'll see you don't remember. Page Ben.
For 2 days.
I come to bed, so find a call live alcohol so.
And none of make us a live or no. Maybe call no. Just me make a Ghana next month. Me pa me a make of me dem assume some assumption was be a best because if you only pa be brain it ho. It be a me boys now if either say prince and I say whoever me need to be a
because after me there won't go on a man to say some no and this is not the first time I walk. But me idea will be a we and you know be a question. And Kabaya, some lady and Kayan to so Ghana and evidence, Lady and Kamepemeti.
Can't be as Alex because Alex also saw our broad knowledge about Intina Mammy, me who saw also Intina me Basono.
On him, me patrol, account we are in mine.
Hana me patre say the American and your bonnet for Broni and not stress said
no say a bonnet near and no and 10 any paddy nipabia prison baby. Unyaba minidama.
Yeah, be waiting, say, men are Mimi Patcher said, Namikana, Tina Namika who says Alex was because already your broad knowledge about say be crowd tea and Nancy Bisa. And because me follow or near Rachel Park.
But I'm Muslim Salas question, right?
That's a man.
Okay.
Yamisha, me patoba too, bit over say, or him is say, me pachokasa.
Or him is say.
And now him say, what okay, Braco joining a bizarre question.
Is that a patrol? Salad and I said, for my credit command being an answer and I did. Number being so, address being so. And dear Ben, the Massaman, or yes, and Yamana. Who said not on father to be uncle or no kind of one to say, my issue all year interview, send me to letter, my issue. I didn't get the man, yes, I didn't know yet. The question
that's a very good question. I didn't know that Lumba nearby a yes, sir. One, let us now watch on. Yankai who say, O call Odobrunia or no Dobrunia Busapanim share ya. Odobrunia can Obusapanim say, Ma, when Poma and Maame go ahead, say, Yan autopsy. Mammy Brumpoma Casa no rough bar. From that time, no, Odobrunia was through Mammy Brumpoma, no, yen one. Because of that, or per se, or no, Maame Akosua Serwaa, or letters, Ebanyina. One person will paint a picture be into the public. Ebema Ghana for nya adwene bi Say one. Letter no baako say eyewitness say DL will no be now. 2. Yes, police and a coroner's report. A letter. A womb. 3. Prince La O. Or pay the public support. Or pay the public anger against Nkrofobi. 3. Or pay so when you the sympathy say DL Nuyano. Nkrofobi no mobo. Enya no kon wasa be sresre se wo sre Nkrofo nye gentoboa. Ema no manfa hwehwe nnua no de eku no mu. Eye hawa oto nyoma gu abonten se be ya Nkrofo be hu se o hyehye adwuma ebia Nkrofo be ka se e police station e obi na NIB na the also moye man bi o maye de amano to some of us eye adwuma. This interview okoye no ha say no let you by November but rather na o kind ne adwuma na si ti e call back akofa nyoma just to create an assumption say otu aramo he moda sorry na Maame brempo magina court e ka so opede ku ne nua na no de obi gina court mama nyane nwanwa mama ne nyam nwanwa kura onya yo de oyi nyina no so benya sika kakra so benya the public sympathy or be stay relevant in the system the if you want to go obi o just say akope court order na say police be and let never call Timothy Ubisami, this is what I can say. She's the only one that has that agenda or pushy. No, quite a name the intra. Oh, yes, I've been here.
Alex Medas, Akosua Medas, yes, I meet you as you.
Mr. Medas, Brother Kumpacho, Bisame Pacho, what Casuna went to me, man. Because I won't follow page, no. Intimacy, you follow near power tap or near gift to say Alex, because I know I had dear pa. That's Kwaku. Let me see what do. Son of man, me pacho uba pena wakasa mami.
Yeah, me pacho me chacha mo.
Nsi ya joso.
Yeah, it's Alex, pacho me chao. Na me pese me who say, with all this misinformation, any purported fake, yeah, link it to NIB ni adi adeno. Sa nema we a lot of stories surrounding Akosua Serwaa. Surrounding Akosua Brempoma. Me pacho, can't she be arrested or called by the police to help them with some information? Because I think say a lot of information biano and link it to or no.
He knew him concurrently. As if I can't go there and so I say, so Alex, send it over to you.
You know, very much too, baby said Dachi and Home Bassam. Why?
I can't want to
Sure, too, baby.
I coded.
Matthias, Medasi.
That's it. I must make that was it. Mr. Atakora, but I do so.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Sir Alex, if I can hear Sudan, Eddie Abuabash. The church platform here was behind the Abasu. It's you. Now, education be brain wama or side children. Some of us, yeah, admire and see the person if I can hear now, the Boabashi.
Medasi.
The question is, Maame Akosua Serwaa, or court, or see, or now why any civil marriage. Now, the minimum council say, who to me, yes, civil marriage at the same time, or traditional marriage exists. The moment you have a civil marriage, or traditional marriage, a job. And it is a walk of court say, oh, civil marriage, yeah. It means, say, well, traditional marriage now in 1981, it doesn't exist anymore. And a year then I say, judging, say, Maame Akosua Serwaa went to me and for the case, and to me and present marriage certificates now. I had the primary document between a man and warrior, a dim. So when me presented ya, then judge ne sa ko back. Eko gini to me say for ye yere by means of traditional time. It mean the question and say odo Broni to me nyina sa judgment yi so enko court enko kwase sa judgment yi say judge the judge say oje Maame Akosua to mu say yawari no fia. That's my question.
That's a very good question. The question is in three phases. Now, I'm fan from the last one. I don't want you to me court. But Maame Akosua say I could file notice of appeal, not the name for appeal. Or could do an answer more person can be an obit me a file to also say in your mono super soccer. Until me and you know, the make a sentence of some appeal. On betty and seminar in Anna, your man person make a piano. Tiba kunya kope meaning in a appeal. They can look at it. A dance in a bedding. So, but untimiko fafu fro emefra. Unless say, as at the time, no, sad dance, no, the best son, the judgment, no, and unquani idea. And as if there was an error, and as if be in the judgment, now be to me, I sad, The second phase, they say, now, worry any chefia worry, yes. Yes, a chefia worry. Not the woman here. So, Harry court na itwa fiedie no mu. Na de ama we ayi honie. Ne krata no de free Germany ba nkra ya anya ntum yetugu ye. Nti se krata no de free amana ne ba ya to agude a Ghana de no traditionally no still stands. Because se wo de ba court na ye je krata ne tu mu a Ghana de na twam. But the fact that ya accept ya reject ye no, that means krata na de ba ye no has no probative value. Court kasa sem na kire se di kuta no ntimi mfanya hwe. Nti court anim no adanse bia ne ho kire se Maame Akosua se wa ware wo court. Court na wo Ghana no di onim ne se ya betro on kratam so ware 1991. Adanse aba se mo ware no. Teacher kan tanka be kire se na ware ne nguye eno nti na adanse we nyina kire se ampa ne fia ware no. That's all. Last one I make a fadi we hone say. So be wo appeal kwa I will treat both of them. Omonko na ni mu ya na mo Ghana. Case we ebe poa e papa pa kwa appeal. Na be man nyoma bibira daddy. Die mo de aba de akoso. Appeal court na judge back home judges me ansa. Na hono ko beti ase mra. Edu appeal court. Intimidate. That is what we are waiting for some monko court na mo ayemnia. With us.
Okay, Mr. Ajimai, me bache Drew so. Me pacho pesa wo baswa, no answer will follow page no, follow page na do beba. That's it.
Bacha metia obia o.
Ejo so.
Me questions no ye to the kind. Ma who said more can NIB letter bi ho Maame Akosua be poma. If you say me who say obi tre me sure say we report. Obi letter come out a big institution investigative be say ya. Ono na ese wo kire omo nipa ye investigate omo na nipa ye question omo ana. Eno ne me first question. No see we are na me hu na me the second one. Okay, my first second one nka ho. Second one also if I say the Busa say Lumba enche na 1 year anniversary beba. Enche na Ghana Music Awards so no beba. They are definitely they will celebrate that the Lumba. If I said me Busa say Sanima we nyina de eka nyina tuntwaya. How are we going to celebrate that the Lumba? 1, Ghana Music Awards, and 2, the 1 year. The questions no.
Mr. Alex, me pacho celebration ni de yam financial freedom for tonight. Sa question inti first one de nanka answer. Inti Mr. Ajibai na mbo china chance oba biti o answer for celebration.
Yeah, celebration was yes. Me know ya Mr. Ajima de say ye no anti no. Mama me chow.
Mr. Alex, next time I like section we Rahel birthday show.
Yes.
And then next na mesro and ye mesro could birthday.
Sister right her birthday, yes.
Yeah, the best for but and you know they hear so wa follow me. Who follow me a da ye beba no be hu ubeba. Inti me de me tembia me wa habat me ni Alex be coordinate na ya pay date. Why, Mr. Moa?
Yes, we are Moana, Edemia Juma, to moon who I see on Thierry.
Me cram de me who cry, Juma. Yamishramo.
Yeah, recognize it, DLR. The brand, the name falls under a management. He had a manager, and the manager will still stand in and receive any plaque. And I say, award be on behalf of DL. See, recognizing that they can do it, the and the manager can still stand there to receive that recognition on behalf of DL. And also a co-name kakra celebration, 1 year celebration. Some of us you are waiting for about 30 something albums. Yeah, trying power. The man has to be applauded, celebrated. And some of us, and then I'm a penny bako kasa. The pen and the writing of the lyrics, the being sita, we can't. We know see bit ban your bit is a deal. I was listening to Nenyon Bako and Kwanama, and it was fantastic. The celebration of year on Abusha Panini. That Lumba na fan clubs. That Lumba na Jiranum. That Lumba na ma. That Lumba. Ghana Music Association, parties that are involved, the government, and it will bring everybody together. So, we say, or none the best dates. I would be celebrated at Lumba 1 year. Me, from indication, I have some date to be in mind. A platform we Medikakrabesie. I can come and declare time, say nothing will change about it. It is being consulted. Before consulting, be say, on board businesses, firms, the government are being consulted. So, to that Lumba there, you're celebrating no power, but Nina, the first person you're when the family decides, they will inform Obia or the party. And Yamia Duma, they will move ahead with Sadian, and some of us will go and then, and most of us will go and support it.
Silas, my first question will be saying, Ajmai, who complain about who? Who complain in a bit demanded the channel of investigation of police intake. Who complain now, Bayano? That will give the police the channel of investigation they should take. Intended they will complain what is left is up to them. They will know where and when and how.
You've shared allegations here at least. Your Maame Bempoma Miki and in that instance, infants will be your complaints. Actual letters at the Bremois channel bay and a mobile faso approach.
Complain, Cassano, I could say, letter. Who
the young funness say, young funness, very good. Young say,
letter now the coino. The fans or the letter call. I say, my Bempoma cocotre, Nano asem. Asem or tea. Not a fin ho, time or tiffin ho, baby or tiffin ho. So, coaches animal. Now we are the police will put their own channel for the evidence we are giving to them. They will follow the same evidence to do their investigation. Whom to invite, whom to talk to, when to talk to, where to talk to, and how to talk to. They will do all. Yes.
Broni, but your question, no, me sure some what you say. Me say, okay, can letter now. Or no, they can't start an investigation. No, did they or no, you know, what they break an idea.
Mr. Ajumai. Mr. Ajumai, it's one who Cassano Hosano. No one investigation 1 day. Uni
Maame,
are
tie, we also
celebrating.
who read the letter now was started accusing Crawford. If you say on the kind of investigation in him.
Oh, why you need
It's not better me who say, I make the better me who say, a sana investigative bodies no. Oh, prepare BBA winner that come on, so among you know, among to us one I say.
Put him as sama or book best obisa. Obso bisa say, when I watch the department in the Omonye.
No money.
And I say,
no name me problem.
I met was say,
hey, Miss was our evidence into what most months, yes, I'm a
as a mess,
that letter is very serious and very dangerous. Maybe who you know, because which official document, which would address your motto over my heading. So, Pebia, an independent investigation into the death of say. Now, dear Siho, on behalf of the family, say, I write officially to say, and a crying and I view. Maybe a letter no.
But I address it to who? Silence a letter no. Whom did he address to?
Or address it to a director. That letter, no, yeah, some of the pages, when we had it, we didn't even pay attention to it because one, it doesn't make sense. Two, I would be someone say, Maame, the pen in the paper, and say, Mam, said you patch on over Jimmy. To the infant transnational letter, no, the honor, no, actually, once I'm for funny. Come on, man.
A small big kind of being working.
That was what I was saying earlier. No?
Oh, try.
They said to me, we are a mass trivia mountain. Oh, yeah, grab a moon.
Now, we
are grab more, you bring it.
Miss Alice, yes, I say, won't to me so or Chelsea.
Oh, I can't be oh, at the mind. Fashion home. Because oh, yes, I may be now okay. Almost is can on trail on what interest can I will tell you about
$3 billion. But really,
what maybe to some of us in a day, Mama and pay attention to. I think I was more forgetting that young coin. But see, a time will come up, all these letters, questions will come up, and Ghana for BTS. It's just a matter of time. They are sitting on time, and when it will explode, they will all see how things will happen. It's just a matter of time.
That's it, Mr. Wasti, me pacho, miss our question. Mr. Wasti, and I want to make a.
You told Akosua.
Oh, okay, so I'm not going to make
What's
Monica? I see. Yamia Duma Nenso so, Juma D. Bring war. Master Quine, Yamia Duma, Bible. Now, Mekachenko for Bibri say, let's be very careful and cautious about things that we do. Ghana, there are laws, and say, who go against the law, it will come after you. You're very careful about our utterances and things that we put out there. You have the right to remain silent. And yes, sir, whatever you say shall and will be used against you. Maame fancy hana nyame adoma da foforo.
Alex, nyame shamu bebre me pacho Mr. Alex ekoni program ni new yo inti follow host no. Mr. Alex obesa ba nkoman bebi edisi ye na na monsan gift no ansa na wakompo. Inti mo follow host no mo follow me. Nkoman ebesa aso. Maame me pacho ubetimi ebisa question me wo a lot of people mo betimi aboa with answers. Why? Unless it be Alexa and I'll be on anything.
Okay, maybe sir. But regarding the court order no about Maame, Akosua and then Broni proceeding now, almost declares to be a good wives. No? If it comes, say, I think I've learned a lot about Ghanaian way. If it comes, say, and since she wasn't able to declares authenticate the marriage certificate, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If it happens that the deal got married in Germany?
No, your question.
Married to somebody in what? Married to somebody in what? Married to somebody in what? Married to somebody in what?
Oh, DL became a citizen, right? So we don't know how he became a citizen. What if he got married to become a citizen? Then what?
Is that the only way to become a citizen?
But let her know. But
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking, say, what if? I just want to know what will happen to the court order. Would they have to go back to the court? Or what happens to the judgment?
So
based on
go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay,
So,
based on records that based on records court in the DL Indian citizenship in 2000 and 2000. To me, name where 2004
There was a letter that Alex himself. That's why I wanted to actually ask him the question myself. He said there was a letter that Maame Akosua attached to her claim that went to the court, and on it, she stated it say DL got his citizenship 2004.
I have
no. It was 2000.
Assuming, let's just go with your if, because that's very wild.
Yeah.
There are the parties to the suit, Maame Akosua Serwaa as the plaintiff and Broni and Ebusia Penny as the defendants. Any transitions. So on your before that has no effect on this because that person that we're worried to know is not a party to this current suit.
The reason I asked the question is that Moses will be a traditional marriage, so afterwards. The traditional marriage, it's not void, and it's void, right? Let's just say it doesn't exist. That's why I'm asking from that angle.
So the
woman was in the civil marriage before he came to marry the customary marriage in Ghana.
Debut.
It's not clear. So
when was the customary marriage in Ghana for Maame Akosua?
No, 91.
91, yeah.
Yes.
But on the letter, they call court, almost say he got his citizenship 2004. So that's where
Lumba had his citizenship 2000, not 2004.
And 2004.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
It's 2000.
Yes. Okay.
And that time
between 91 and 2000. What if?
Between 91 stand here or we sit here.
There is no ordinance.
There was no ordinance marriage in 2000.
No, but that was the allegation.
Based on court facts.
There was no ordinance. Yeah, I know.
No, there's no ordinance.
So, Mama, what is your question exactly?
No, what I'm saying is that how did he get his this thing on 2004?
But that is somebody's personal anyway. No, but I don't think I.
I said 2004. No, Maame Akosua signed marriage certificate.
But at this point, there's no marriage certificate.
No, almost signed it in 2004. It's not all confusing now. Maybe the CEO
might have that. CEO. No, I sent the letter to CEO. Maybe I sent the pay.
Marriage certificate now. Maame Akosua said one deal signed, and then the year 2004. Maybe I what I say. No. So almost signed in 2004.
So
I think the point she wants to make is that DL got his citizenship through his marriage to the woman.
And also married to another woman.
But you guys are saying that there was no marriage.
No. Let me be honest with you.
What I'm saying is, what if he was married? Does that make the traditional marriage that he did 91
void? Yes.
Yes, it does void.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I.
Yes.
So
Yes.
then does that mean say then the court order, then what happens to the court order?
Court order
Because
say
she was
Because-
recognized as a traditional wife.
So that means
Yes.
there is no marriage.
say and no
Okay.
dear say to say dear it will be up to Priscilla and then the lawyers not to prove say theory no this is what happened, and it will be left to a judge to obeji atum and a honey dear not just say
Your host.
Maame obe lose
Your host.
For love way, one thing is that once those people have their ordinance marriage, so far as no proof has been taking place, that means the customary marriage they did in Ghana still exists.
Yeah, Broni, let me help for your love. Let me help. You see,
me medawasi o nyame shira kwene se china kra me wo fa nka me kama yirim
me de me quite
for your love.
Let me share sister. Bye bye everybody.
For your love.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, Germany, and yet our inquiry bit citizenship. Okay. So let us.
Yeah, me favor. Sister, na question no bisa no home. Me meet me a chichen mu pa, but I don't know how to do it without say who be can krata some na so yeah me favor twaso. And simple and yen some ni nyan ni nim ni chichen mu wo chichen sim wo ha. Ekosi baby. Na akosi
Look, I
baby.
didn't want you
But
guys to explain it. All I want to know is that what happened.
yes, it will be it will be null and void to say the work and
that's all I wanted to know.
Who did chira you know, be can send be wa ha me kra me ma keka ntimi so. Ebe ya nka twaso wa ha.
But Akosua,
Matthias,
in fact,
deal near the people. That was the time of Bob marriage certificate in that was the time 2000, around 2000, 2001, not 2004. It will be to me as I cross check.
no, letter them will be more letter come before say 2000 marriage certificates. I citizenship, yeah, 2000. Akosua sabi adma ya fa fie ho si ye wo kwan twa papa.
Come chill.
Because nena me teacher me just say omo politics just asende no ka ofa.
Ofa.
Omo politics na dwena just say na ye wan kwa no say e two. Na na me judi pa but ene de wa dwena wa show atem na de ehu.
Sana human brain no e working. Na ye see you
out. Funu kwa no do boni na fa funu no. Omo se busafo no bia bebe.
Because you are who you associate yourself with. Inti nipa wotena senti esichem wadan oyon economy nche osubai. The platform a wo kosu bia me obi ho oba ha, I can tell the kind of platforms are wo kosu. Because what some like you refuse to learn. What some I time it means any platform we na ebi a wo kosu. Inti any sa na ye Mr. Yo, me patron so wo question na. Mr. Eugene.
I'm patron.
In the field.
Come on, guys. Kakana person say na person me train less at so next at I mean our court or say. Almost say time my maybe mpoma ko tina adaka mu no. Omo bisa ne say uni medical opportunity a ma Akosua de Broni ni abusuapani aba court. Eno se di intam no kan no se lawyer ni putu say uni se ono kwa person ono yeyere. O se ho na e ma maybe mpoma surprise according to the judge or ruling no. O se na any surprise say mpoma se ono Maame Akosua se ono kwa na yeyere. That was the word to word from the judge. Say Maame mpoma look surprised say ma Akosua e de aba court so ono kwa na yeyere.
Ohene. Maame Akosua fale sa we no fale ya abusuapani nsakan ye kra ye wo social media ye kra ye nsakan we knew what the woman was requesting inti abame say na wudi wakuma echi ema mokodru court na ye kan asema sibum na wo se wo ye makwhye wo ye me na kakra because ye kra ye ti abontin posa bi we knew yenim ade anama we de nye se omudu kosie yo. We all knew.
Obi a court to me pronounce also on credible. No, a serious indictment upon your integrity. Say you declare on the court. I give you what I will say. You are not credible. Tis any panel or because or the letter call NIB anyway. Also, you can refer and say, well, court class on your credible. Those because they for some serious. And to so be proven in horse say because or not then there. Me say you family court. But what there, they are told say we are one of the people that you will never enforce them crime. Yabu Niaka. Any time or there and baby also more question. Say on to so be court that could prove in the honor. You look as if on us and yes and be. Nipa would make us a minimum will be a cool chas and any same minimum high. Now, another word no say, Casse, me what 3 account, way we have a similar year, then also, and I didn't know. And that's how when I'm Munti or Canamiensa, the Obano on it, no, I am a year no. Or refer again with the beams and a year no. Be do yes. High fast as a son, no. Or come 3 times.
And then you think so we don't pay attention. Yeah, we pay attention. We pay attention.
Too much.
I don't know.
Personally, my family no family you close. Or you'll be a Miss Fakete, no maybe opinion medinachi or the Jano, according to me, Maame, or the Jane, Tino. A man is any pig, no can acquire say. One guy who coffee and I say, well
to learn, say you be and I was a answer. And some of
the lawyers now, or my plan is a omo ye no episodes ni the creative content say omo fa ruling no say 75 no omo dey break between omo church but still ebi mo ko TV no mo sa ba no ma head as san omo dwen
na ye kasa the mind is a powerful tool no won't ya sia na adwene no nipa adwene ni ye training no inti wo ko ba bia ye poison ye cancer menye ya inti na sofu bit meet na say na wasaiki nipa adwene nipa no sori no kwa so ne kunu class tena se menko wo se wo no hwan ka kire me nipa no timi gu na ware all in the name of asori no ne kunu kra on koto kra nche no so obekwa kwa eye human mind nipa wanye careful nipa bi betimi especially people of authority nipa timi saiki nipa bi anu ntina se no wo mo keka kan bi nyina we ba wo se me de me nyame o na nipa wakasa Maame bempoma ene okan sei na omofra ye ene yakoye meeting ne asese na tie ene ye twen ya na evidence na ama ene ye hu se ye di nkura asam e wose ye jaika wo ta ne me nyina tells you how the human mind works inti nipa bi wo ho ma odidim ko decide bi a there's no turning back inti ewiase ne de sa na tie bi madwene no sana ye adwuma
kwa hwe ye beko na don be so mbe yesi no wo beko na Lumba before so be free asase no wo de ne mani nyina sisi na japadia no nti obia wonti no mai din tete wo no nti obia ni de ne dia obia nti no mai din se DLFM ba ya omhu se ehyewedin no enye won se ombeba adwuma we hyewedin na and adia bema yitimi ka kire yema especially yema mema me de me anka some just a second. I remember say my ex-wife or play pull a year inciting me bano against me me ban it now about 11 years and say hey who's was my main control I'm no more with your mom mom you me beam into if you were dream so cut me be a son okay to be say mom me free you know what the 1.5 year you've been with me for this time if you were to say me na me the bad akwano 2 days no soon ye or solid years no he's okay e be do me bia mama me be ka say na papa years e obeka jam say me papa ka kire me way back na me obe say 7 years e woni wajai so you are not going to do anything now obeti was ebia you know a man no I wonder why they always they want to have their cake eating no start in the back what ye bibia say no wale kwa we free as be say 7 years or 10 years yes actually esa be kondo kwa ogwa kan obi so pa na chew be ma be na be power chew say me power chew me ni we jais me wi na masa koda oba na wo accuse me no ma power chew obi tim say na oba na koda does it even make sense in case we know I said DL na yedi na chie tibu a say the social media you know we still want to follow this case na ebu ho na say your colleagues ni bi and I say more but on the platform na yeah one of the best I think say my witness from a year about 7 hours ago low background obia express na uti side
I
really enjoy I really enjoy
the platform had there for the most part I am sanity
senior man you miss call o friend me ana
me fro I see you want me unpick it.
na madam the whole
Issue be one can maybe say onya information na.
Oda ya no wa friend ya kasaba bro.
Mate. Inti ba still for Washington from never because you Columbus. For Washington from na. Na me wa ye ni ama.
Mesra mo a obi wo question bi amu misasi we na the platform no me de be che wonche. Baba choko obi Mr. Engineer.
Eugene, as man here can no, and is pollution no me say. Just say, upi obi just say, na wo kan kwa na wo tie o. But be yede na adwene na duru no.
Odogro ne woni bi zo. It is like a blackboard. Very plain. Into what you feed information into it no. That is what your subconsciousness allow you to choose between the two, good and bad, and what you wanted to stick on it. And say obi choose say obi choose the other side. I think say yes I nipa krona. So and nipa bia no sa semba what's na se no aye analysis about asem no, the good part of asem krona and then the bad side of asem krona. With that, you'll be able to draw a good conclusion. You understand? And that is what people are refusing to do it. Obit me pass information. Nani pakrono, the moment an information bebana, nani pakrono accept it. No. The moment you receive an information, look at it from two sides, the good side and the bad side. The moment you will be able to have that intention, and I be whom baby obe standing. So, and I find a good judgment. Because I said, I will good and the bad side. But if you refuse to do that, there is no way you can get a good conclusion. So, internet and helpful, they normally speak at the latter end. They only din no matanasi actually. No more will be a debate. And then they will be looking at from the good side and the bad side. So at the end of the day, they can make a good judgment. And this will be a baby. Na baby or no information are all funnel. You must say nipa chrono that the person look at the whole thing from the good side and the bad side. And you'll be able to know where the person is coming from. And I say, and the bemo who nipa kra or ye. Obi se me yere. And I will know also ye and beman baby. Also to baby over a long period of time. What's still young cast or ye. Now Obia in his or her right sense should ask, then what bam and I saw the what baby or no quantran the baby. Now betraying a dear child basa or yere. Then you also look at the bad the other side say, okay, now so say I'm passing away you're now to me mampona nana and the kasana. How was the communication? And when you look at all these things, you could see say nothing of that sort was there. So technically what we said there was nothing like me yere. So, and that is what people are refusing to reason. It maybe feel say, no, information I will be unipano, obefa, anyhow, I'll be see breaking it down a bemo. And as a bema, what make a good judgment of it. It's almost at the key different side. I feel say, enjoy almost. Na yama almost emphasize aquanaso. So, now at the end of the day, no. You will know people we are dealing with. And if we are saying one, we don't expect say be a tabi. I don't know what you feed into it. It's what stays there. And the enjoy and see I understand yes you know be a neat here. See we are saying you do.
Jadi enjoy baby. Sometimes, you know, some of these things, maybe TV busy, you know why? What do Asemasi?
Yeah, son of mine is no easy. Or so don't be never for no more beyond.
Asemati for the negative side. That's how we reason.
Now, say a young guest, you are worried. I will only experience the Akosua getting the same Hunukwa. Mama Hugana for oh, until I come in room to know. And young one, you do
Chief. Now the old can younger you saw more worry. A binumuni or mammy ned that almost pint is me and stapet. Yet Toma Nidi or Lumba sending me say one a bravo.
Me say, Zebby Broni, and get think of case we after any or counter sue. Or sue a month for missing Camia and Bush and Camia, have a month. Counter sue a month for anyhow because they've really denigrated the woman. Am I hello? Mentally, especially when in fee. Mami, we, I hear this 10-20 years to come. Nyame fasa babi obi timi akọ na we here
boss but your boss
woni masama woni ndie ha me we nyina
na ni nyina iskasem ni nyina lawyer for no munya adwuma nti ni nyina iskasem onye obesi nka we besi ni pa bibi ba ni nyina iskasem
sister yidie na was a farmer na dia say die ene munwane
Ada na lawyers yo mo fan ye bi
fama eya Priscilla de ne wo mu anu
ka obitimi ka na ai akraketwa Ghana liba ukoware a upobema wa chen be 10 years 5 years. Now look at the difference between Lumba and the woman. How old is 17 years and yet too big? Me to me. Me say nya adwum fo nko a ye ti Ghana ni mpana twese tie pepe ukuru ko twempana. Odi ni ba fie. Say me say say mo am Ghana for me say me nam kra me hwe na me hwe Ghana for la me bisa o question me nso wadwenya me tweme ho.
Akosua unu data made me ho ka sa ase we no. Nipa no ware no ho defend asema me ka ho asemi no. Me tike ma me koto ade ama madam obitam say madam for your ba na be ma na me say your ba aha be ma na esma nka ho nko na me say o ha na me free boy na to so
look at this
wa na me free boy na to so abere no wa di na say wa hu da ye ka say mo da mo dwene mo nzisa